everybody, I'm Miss Tran, and today our topic that we'll be learning about is called MRSA. And to start off the lesson, I have an intro question. So what do you guys know about bacteria and bacterial infections currently?
These little tiny things jump on you and make you sick.
Yeah! Okay, that's good. Kendra.
I'm just going to add to that.
Yeah.
It would be microorganisms, I think.
Ooh, that's a good word. Yes. And Gigi?
Oh yeah. Isn't there like two types of bacteria? Like the good ones are like the ones that like help your body or whatever, and then like the bad ones that
Yes. MRSA stands for Methicillin-resistant Staphylococcus Aureus. It's a sort of staph bacterium. In our world today, we have several strains and types of staph bacterium, and MRSA just happens to be one kind. It's resistant to several antibiotics. The bacterial structure of MRSA, it consists of the Tran molecule. Those are microbial surface components recognizing matrix molecules. And these are proteins that help the attachment of the host bacteria to your tissue. They're able to bind molecules such as collagen and fibronectin. So collagen and fibronectin, it helps strengthen the bacteria's cell wall. We're going to talk about the immune system effects once you have a MRSA infection. So on a MRSA bacterium has microbial surface proteins on the surface of its bacteria. And one of the surface proteins is called protein A. And then there's another molecule called immunoglobulin. So that's basically a white blood cell. White blood cells are supposed to kill bacteria in your body and kill viruses as well. But what protein A does is bind with an Fc receptor on the immunoglobulin. So once that protein binds to that white blood cell, it makes that immunoglobulin inactive, and it prevents the activation of the body's immune system to kill the bacterium and to fight that infection. So therefore, once that happens, it prevents oxidation and phagocytosis. So that's what I was explaining earlier, where your body can't target the bacterium and it won't be destroyed. Now we have a model of vertical transmission. So this is when a new gene arises due to a genetic mutation, and potentially this gene has the ability to give the bacteria qualities that make them resistant to antibiotics. So we have Lauren. She is a bacterium, and she doesn't have the resistance gene currently, but all of a sudden she gets a random mutation, and the gene she gets genes that make her resistant to antibiotics, and then later in time she can pass on those genes to her offspring, and then and so Gigi, another bacterium, receives these genetic resistant genes, and that makes her resistant as well. So that's another way MRSA is resistant to antibiotics. So a random mutation and then passing it on to offspring. I'm going to explain how MRSA kind of creates a place for it to thrive in the body, and this is called colonization. So it's basically how the MRSA bacteria comes into contact with your body and then creates a reservoir where it can colonize that area and then thrive. Yeah, so it will come into the area of infection and take the nutrients you have there and continue to thrive. Some strains of MRSA can create a biofilm, and so this biofilm is very strong because it's made of a hydrated polysaccharide matrix, so that's a very complex biomolecule, and it's very strong because it's composed of many double bonds. And so when MRSA has the ability to produce leukocytins, and so gluco, that correlates with the word leukocytes, and leukocytes are composed of white blood cells, and those are the cells that are supposed to kill harmful bacteria and viruses such as MRSA. Sidins, meaning kill. So essentially, what leukocidins are basically the toxins that MRSA secretes and kills leukocytes that are supposed to help you overcome the MRSA infection. And so, yeah, so leukocytes, they're supposed to bind to the pathogenic antigen and initiate the immune system response in order to fight the infection or virus. However, these leukocidins kill the leukocytes, and therefore the leukocytes can't do what they're supposed to do. How do leukocidins do this? So leukocidins, they stab holes into the membrane of the host cells. And so, therefore, when the host cells get stabbed, many nutrients can be released and they'll flow out into the cytoplasm. And so, because of this, this damages the cell structure and therefore it can kill the cell, disrupt cellular reactions. And so, yeah, along with this, the leukocidins, because they kill the white blood cells that are supposed to fight the virus, it impedes the process of opsonization and phagocytosis. So these are the two processes that specifically target viruses and bacteria. Along with producing leukocidins, MRSA also forms many complex enzymes such as protease, lipases, and elastases. And these very complex and strong enzymes have the ability to continuously invade and destroy the host tissues. So as far as physical symptoms of MRSA, some strains, they produce exfoliative toxins, and so because of these toxins, it causes your skin to swell up and kind of exposed flesh in some cases, and so this can be known as scalded skin syndrome, and also bully's impetigo, so skin swells up severely. And septic shock or sepsis, it's a body-wide inflammatory response to an infection. So usually your body releases cytokines in order to fight disease and infection. However, once you have kind of an overload of cytokines, this stimulates the responses of the body's immune system. But to an extent, if you have too many, it can cause damage to the lining of the blood vessels because your body is very responsive and sensitive to cytokines in some cases. But, yeah.
They're associated and community associated.
For what?
Did.
Yeah.
Awareness stuff.
Oh, let's start our group discussion. I see that you guys have finished all of your one-pagers. And so, starting off with Ling Ling, what would you like to share?
I'll share
And
my
Sherry.
vocab. I have vertical transmission, which is one way that MRSA evolved resistance. Gram-positive bacteria, and that relates to MRSA because MRSA is classified as gram-positive. And peptidoglycan strengthens the cell wall of MRSA bacteria. Flask.
Nice. And then moving on to, thank you. And so for Gigi and Sophie, what would you guys like to share?
So one of the words we want to share is biofilm, and it's hydrated polysaccharide matrix, and it increases your chance of antibiotic resistance, and that's part of the colonization of MRSA.
This is an image of a leg with a person that has MRSA.
Yeah.
And this area is inflamed and swollen and red.
Perfect. Thank you. Okay.
So for ours, I guess I'll share like our question. Our question was, what are some treatments for MRSA? And one of them is severe treatments may include surgery or hospitalization to cure MRSA. Or a less severe way of curing or treating MRSA would be to give antibiotics and drainage of
The pus.
yeah.
God. This concludes our class. Does anyone have any questions? No? Okay. Cool. So this was one whole lesson on MRSA. Thanks so much for being wonderful students. And yeah.